All right, enough of that. Hello, happy Tuesday. I was just trying out the music that StreamYard has, background music you can put in your videos. Well, anyway, happy Tuesday. Welcome to Newsflash Disney. There's always something happening at Disney. So there's always something to talk about. I need to fix that banner. Let me go ahead and do that one before I forget. Welcome and hello, Dawn. Oh, I think I have to hide that first. There's always, let me go ahead and fix the banner while we are saying hello. There is always. Always something. All right, let me fix something here. Welcome. I hope your Tuesday is going gobbletastically. Oh, come on. Come on. To the computer. All right. Let's try this one on for size. There we go. Welcome to Newsflash Disney. There's always something happening at Disney, and so there's always something to talk about. And welcome in everybody. Going to get started on the news stories. I've got at least 14 news items to go over, and then hopefully that fills up the whole stream time of about 45-50 minutes. I'm going to be ending the stream at about 10 till the top of the hour, which is 10 o'clock in the Eastern Time world, 9 o'clock in Central Time world. And then, anyway, I need to figure my notebook out. Yeah, very excited to be back. It's been a couple of weeks, actually. I launched this stream show segment show. We'll call it a show. A couple of weeks ago, and then I took last week off. I'm still working out how often I want to do this stream. I don't know if it'll be every week. It might be every 2 weeks. I'm looking at launching my Gobbletastically Yours stream, which may be the alternating Tuesdays, or it might be just one of those alternating Tuesdays a month, one Tuesday a month. So I'm just kind of thinking through, what Gobbletastically Yours is actually going to be, more specifically. But so Newsflash Disney will be at least a bi-weekly show, but it might be a weekly show. Anyway, well, with that, I'm going to sip some water out of my Snoopy cup. Little red, white, and blue action there. The cup actually turns blue when it's got something cold in it. You can see at the top there's a little spot of white there. That's because the water has not reached there. So that was kind of cool. I didn't realize that when I bought it, and they put some cold water in there and it turned blue. So then I saw the sticker on the side. So anyway, Newsflash Disney. Today is Tuesday, the 28th of June, 2022. And our first item tonight is the regards the Disney Adventure Friends Cavalcade and Magic Kingdom. The Cavalcade debuted a couple months ago. I got to see it when I was at Magic Kingdom. The original iteration. There's been some changes to the Cavalcade effective already over the weekend, I believe. I didn't write down the date, but Mirabelle from Encanto has debuted as part of the Disney Adventure Friends Cavalcade at Magic Kingdom. So she is on top of the second float. She is replacing Clarabelle Cow, and Clarabelle is no longer in this cavalcade. Pocahontas and Mulan join Mirabelle on that second float. They are replacing Nick Wilde and Judy Hopps from Zootopia. They have been moved to the first float. And the cavalcade runs twice in the evenings. And the article didn't state, but I'm pretty sure that's every day. Twice in the evening. So I will have to get back to Magic Kingdom to check out that new version of that cavalcade. News item number 2. Oh, by the way, I did get to see a video of the cavalcade, so it's a lot of fun, and I like the addition of Mirabelle to the cavalcade. I think it's a very good addition. Adding Mirabelle and having an Encanto presence in the parks. In the park. So item two. There's a giant inflatable outside Hollywood Studios. There is a giant 50 feet tall inflatable Baymax on display outside Disney's Hollywood Studios. It is in the Mickey Mouse parking lot, and the purpose of this huge inflatable Baymax is spreading the news about the brand new series Baymax, which is coming to Disney Plus on June the 29th. By the way, it's tomorrow. And so the inflatable will be there until the 16th of July. Little more than 2 weeks, maybe 2.5 weeks ish from now. So that's very interesting. I am actually looking forward to the Baymax series coming to Disney Plus tomorrow. I'm a huge, well, maybe not a huge fan, but a fan of Big Hero 6. I thought that was a very good movie and very entertaining. I've watched it at least maybe 3 times. So, we'll be happy to check out that series. So item 3, Adventures by Disney. I talked about last week. The news said it was pretty new, or not last week, but 2 weeks ago. The news had come out that Adventures by Disney was introducing a private jet tour of the world, of the parks around the world. There was going to be a price tag of about $100. I wrote it down. Don't think I wrote it down. $110,000 or something like that. Um, you know, um, that has sold out in pre-sales. So the pre-sales opened on the 20th, which was last week, on Monday. And the pre-sales opened for on the 20th for previous Adventures by Disney guests who had gone on 3 or more adventures. On the 22nd, they opened it to previous Adventure by Disney guests. And on the 24th, they opened it up to Golden Oaks residents. However, it sold out, and I'm not exactly sure by when. I think it was within. Yeah, Don, we're just a little too late, and a few $1,000 short of getting that that experience. But anyway, they did set up even though they only have the one flight scheduled right now, the article does say that there's going to do a wait list. They're accepting people and putting them on, a wait list for future flights. And people who are interested and get on that wait list, they will, they'll schedule a flight. And, so there will be future flights if there's the interest. So this experience was 75 tickets. It's a 24-day adventure. It's going to leave July the 9th, and it will return August the 1st. So yes, we still have a chance to sign up, grab a few dollars from somewhere, and yeah. So anyway, I hope they enjoy it. Yeah. Anyway, story 4 tonight. Here's a fun one. This is a really fun one. A woman has been arrested for slapping her husband at Disney's Animal Kingdom over the stress of the Disney World vacation. Can't imagine why. It's not like, you spend a lot of money to go there. It's not like, you gotta wait in any lines anywhere. It's not like it's confusing at all with the parks, and it's not like any of that. It's not like it's hot in the parks in the summer. I can't imagine why they'd be stressed. Anyway, this is a couple from Illinois. They've got 2 children, married for 6 years. There was no previous incidents of domestic violence. It happened in the parking lot in front of an Orange County deputy. According to the article, the family spent the day in the park, began to argue about marital issues related to the stress of their Disney vacation. Here's a silver lining of the story. They put their children in the car. This was actually the wife. She put the children in the car. Then she began to curse and scream and curse at the husband. So apparently, the husband walked away to try to end the argument, but she followed. She followed him, spitting on him. And so they were going in the direction of the patrol car. Then that's when she slaps uh, the husband. They speak to deputies. Um, the couple is separated in order to speak to the deputies. And then the husband did not want to press charges, but she was still arrested. And according to the article, Disney has trespassed her. Disney World has trespassed her from the entire property. So that's a thing. So, you know, Disney is kind of stressful, although I got to admit, but it doesn't, you can't do it. You can't get violent. You just can't. Um, anyway, anyway, that's all I have to say about that. Story five. Story five. There has been Disney copyright filings that have revealed plans for Epcot's 40th anniversary merch. This was filed in 2021, and it reveals themes for upcoming food and wine merch as well, which will actually be happening at the on the 40th anniversary of Epcot. So anyway, it indicates there's Chef Mickey and Minnie, Chef Figment, Tiana, and Chef Remy. Epcot opened in 1982 on October the 1st, and the merch is, as what would be expected, expected on or before that date, October 1st. So we'll see what they come up with. I know there's been criticism on the 50th merch that some of it wasn't, at least some of it, we'll say, at least some of it, was kind of, but we'll see what they do for Epcot's 40th. I'm definitely interested in the Figment, whatever they put, with Figment. So story 6 plus 1. Disney's Enchantment will be presented twice nightly. Presented twice nightly. July the 14th through the 24th at Magic Kingdom. The first showing will be 9:20 p.m. and then the second showing will be at 11 p.m. The hours for the park were extended, opening till 11 on those nights. So that's very interesting. All right, item 7 already. Item 7. Mickey's, and this came out last week. If I had done a stream last week, I could have talked about it, but I'm talking about it now because it's still exciting. Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party is returning to Magic Kingdom. In 2022. Hi, Tina. Welcome. Oh, sorry about that. Tuesday is at 9 o'clock, Tina. Thursday is at 9:30. Yeah, Once Upon a Turkey Leg, which is the story stream that I do, is Thursdays at 9:30. I actually am considering bumping that to 9 o'clock, just so there's consistency. But at least for this week, I haven't decided to make a change to that. But good to see you, Tina, and hello, Chuck, as well. Um, but yeah, I will announce it. I will announce it when I make that, if I do make that change. But anyway, Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party is returning to Magic Kingdom in 2022, which is this year. Tickets will go on sale in July, and the event will be select evenings from 7 p.m. to midnight from November the 8th until December the 22nd. The price range for the tickets are anywhere from $149 to $199 a person. Yeah, I'll have to really consider if I want to do the party. Anyway, festivities as part of that event that are returning are Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas Time Parade, Minnie's Wonderful Christmas Time Fireworks, and Mickey's Most Merriest Celebration. So I'm looking forward to that. I know there's several of the YouTube live stream people, our channels usually stream that, so probably get a good taste of that event without having to pay to go to it. Probably won't go just because I already have a pass this year, and I paid money for that, and I don't know. Anyway, I've got a few months to think about it. News item number 8. We're hopping over to Epcot. The pathways are taking shape, and the rock work is progressing on the Moana attraction at Epcot. And there's some of the details that are beginning to form that you can see include, but are not limited to, a tunnel through a rock formation, according to this article. And by the way, my source on all these news sites tonight, on these news items, is WDW News Today or Walt Disney World News Today, wdwnt.com. And they're the source, my favorite source for these news articles. So item 9 involves personal news. As I just mentioned, I have a pass, and I've been taking the summer couple months off of going to the parks. So this week I decided I should plan on and make a park reservation. So I'll be back in the Disney parks August the 10th. I have a reservation for Hollywood Studios. Likely we'll do some park hopping because Hollywood Studios does not have turkey legs. Oh, the horror. So that's August the 10th. So there was a pair of 2 articles that I saw this week. The first article had to do with Disney Springs, the Disney Springs Brightline Station. That's the train that they're building. The Brightline Station at Disney Springs has been canceled. The new route, they've been planning the route, and it looks like it does not allow for a station at Disney Springs. I saw a post from Mickey Views, um, kind of mentioned that Disney was not that involved, at least did not have a desire to put forth a lot financially into the project. And they weren't that involved with some of the planning. And I got a notification that Braden Mickey Views put up a video about it. So I'm going to watch that at some point, and then just to get some of the details. Mickey Views, by the way, is a great source. Got a great perspective on the Disney updates and what goes on in the company, and he's got a good perspective. Um, so, anyway, just to mention that is related to this item. But then there was a second article that is related to this, and there's, even though there won't be a station right in Disney at Disney Springs, there will be a new station nearby Disney, close to the property. I don't know what the plans will end up being as far as getting from that Brightline station into property. I don't know if maybe Disney will, assign some buses to that route. So, as with a lot of things, just wait and see. Another wait and see item 11 tonight. Item 11. There was apparently a glitch. There was an annual pass glitch. Apparently for a short amount of time, either last night or the night before. I didn't see an actual date. I'm assuming it was a recent article. There was a glitch online where the sorcerer and the pirate passes became available for a short time, and then they became unavailable again. And so now, if you go on the site, only the Pixie Dust pass is available, which has been the situation since last November or December period time. So anyway, so during that time, the Incredipass was not available at all. But anyway, I'm wondering if maybe they're planning on opening up the passes again. It's not likely. I think it really was a glitch. Maybe they were testing, turning them back on. But there's been no announcements. There's been no anything. So I'm thinking it was just a random glitch. So, item 12 is a rumor, and it is stated on the article that it is a rumor currently. It's only a rumor. It's not confirmed at all. Apparently, it's only being considered, but I think it's worth mentioning. But keep in mind that this is currently only a rumor, that guests may need a park pass reservation to park hop. In other words, they're reportedly considering a change to requiring a second reservation. However, they would allow park hopping earlier in the day. They may introduce multiple park reservations to specific ticket tiers, or the article mentioned they may sell the option as an upgrade. Um, and once again, it's not confirmed. It's only reportedly being considered. Not sure how I feel about that. I feel like if they allow you to hop earlier, if they allow you to hop earlier, the having to make another reservation is slightly less of an issue, although it still kind of is. So I haven't fully processed my feelings on this issue. But I feel like, um, if they're doing something with capacity limits because they need, if they're requiring more reservations, they should, probably, do something with reservation limits. Although I'm not sure how much of the time there have, you know, they've run out of reservations, at least recently. Um, I know that it's happened, but anyway, I know that the parks have not come to capacity, but I know that I know the reservations have run out. Anyway, that's an interesting thing. That is a situation to keep, um, you know, a watch on. So, item 13 tonight. Item 13 is yeah, Don, I would like them to get rid of the park reservations. I think that I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to consider this next show. I will maybe I'll come back to this and talk about what I'm thinking. But yeah. So anyway, item 13, there is yet something else returning to the Disney, to Magic Kingdom and to Disneyland. The Bippity Boppity Boutique is returning to Magic Kingdom and Disneyland on August the 25th. The Bippity Boppity Boutique is an experience where children 3 to 12 can undergo a royal transformation, including makeup, nail polish, and outfits, etc. The reservations will open in early August. Adventured by D. Hello, Dave and/or Chris. Welcome in. Great to have you. Um, so, I mean, obviously, I am not a children between 3 and 12, so I will not be partaking in this experience. But it's good to see it's returning. It'll be something. It'll be something else in the parks that people can go to. It'll be like kind of it'll be like it's another attraction. It's capacity within the parks, um, that give people something to do. Um, so item 14. I just saw this afternoon. Breaking news, heartbreaking news, if you will. And I almost didn't put it in today's lineup of news, because it's one of those I've already talked about some very interesting um, news, but apparently CEO Bob Chapek's contract has been renewed for 3 more years. This was an anonymous vote at the board's annual retreat. His current contract was set to, it had 9 months left, and there was no word on. There was rumors that he might, be removed because of, unfortunate things. in the company, with how the, things. But apparently, his contract has been renewed for 3 more years. So, God bless Bob. So, that's the news I have for tonight. As a quick recap, Maribel from Encanto has debuted in the Disney Adventure Friends Cavalcade at Magic Kingdom. There is a giant Baymax inflatable outside of Disney's Hollywood Studios, and that is to advertise the new Baymax series coming to Disney, but launching on Disney Plus mañana, en la mañana, tomorrow. And it will be there in all its 50 feet of glory until July 16th. The Adventures by Disney private jet to parks around the world sold out in previews. There is a wait list, and Disney has said that they will people on the wait list will get to have the experience. They will schedule more flights in the future. Item number 4, a woman was arrested at Animal Kingdom for the stress of the Disney World vacation. She was arrested and has been trespassed from Walt Disney World. Item 5, again, there's copyright filings for Epcot 50th anniversary merch that should come on or about October the 1st. Disney's Enchantment will be presented Magic Kingdom twice, nightly, July the 14th through the 24th. And Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party returning Magic Kingdom in 2022. Awesome, but pricey. The Moana attraction at Epcot is taking place. Pathways, Rockwork, Tunnel. It's coming together. And then personal news item, I have made a park reservation. I'll be heading to Disney to Hollywood Studios on August the 10th. Disney Springs Brightline Station has been canceled. However, they will be building a new station near Disney. Annual pass glitch for a moment in time. The Sorcerer and the Pirate passes were available, but that was apparently a glitch. And now only Florida residents can buy only the Pixie Dust Pass. Rumor guests may need a park pass reservation, an additional park pass reservation in order to park hop. That is a rumor. Reportedly, they're only considering it. Nothing is confirmed. And the Bippity Boppity Boutique is returning to Magic Kingdom and Disneyland on August the 25th. And it's for children's age 3 through 12. I think I'm outside of that range by a few years. And then CEO Bob Chapek's contract has been renewed for 3 more years. Again. Oh, Tina, does that mean the dogs are going crazy? Is that what that means? Also announced, I didn't write it down, but they announced there's a sequel or a Hocus Pocus 2. I've never seen the first one. I confess, maybe I should. But anyway, that was announced. They apparently, or they released a trailer or something. Um anyway. And that's the news for it tonight. Um so I don't know what else has popped up on the news. I have a few minutes, about 10 minutes before I will be shutting down. Any thoughts on the news, those news items? Again, the all those articles are on WDW News Today. They also had a mess of other like specific uh, merch products. Um, and the Shape Hack, Bippity Boppity Boutique, Brightline. Second, first trailer. Okay. Oh, menus. The menus have been released for Epcot's. Oops. For Epcot's International Food and Wine Festival. I will look into that and I will review that on the next show. So, because those are all the menus apparently. Okay, those are all the news stories I have in the WDW's NT's Instagram stories. But anyway, ooh, I know. BBB coming back, not too surprising. I'm not sure what BBB stands for. I'm sorry. BBB. BBB. Big Blue Bunnies? BBB. I know, since I'm live and since this is talking about Disney, let me kind of give a couple thoughts. Oh, Bippity Boppity Boutique. Okay, sorry. I didn't catch on to that. I'm a little slow sometimes. Yeah, that's exciting. So let me talk for just a few minutes on some basic reactions that I've got to the this is of my first time doing this stream since the Obi-Wan Kenobi series ended. Um, um, so generally speaking, the Obi-Wan Kenobi, I would say at the end of the first season, I can give it a definitive 8 out of 10, 8 or 9 out of 10. Huge fan of the score by John Williams. I noticed on Spotify the other day that they released like a full album of the soundtrack of the music. Previously, I had only seen the or listened to the main Obi-Wan theme. So love that. Love that John Williams was a part of the series in that way. Um, so during the series, let me just talk about the third sister, Riva. During the series, I was not. I think there was a lot of feelings that I shared that the series was really focused too much on Riva and not on Obi-Wan Kenobi, and then some of the other characters that were actually should have been in the story. And I was really excited. I can't lie. I was really excited in the 5th episode, episode 5, I was hoping that Darth Vader would get rid of her. That way we could just, end the series with other characters. But then episode 6 comes. Episode 6 comes, and now Reva is, or appears to be, a good guy. Personally, I don't want her to stay in the Obi-Wan Kenobi, storyline, but now with her character change, now that she's, she had this moment where she, for anyone watching who's not seen it yet, this is spoiler alert, by the way. But now with this change of character, I kind of want to see more of her journey, but I want them to, not at the expense of the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, meaning I think that Reva should kind of disappear from the Obi-Wan Kenobi story. I want them to do a second season, at least one more season. But I don't think that Reva, I think her story at the end of the first season now kind of begs maybe a spin-off. That's just my feelings on it. If they don't do that, I think at least, I think she, I'm never really a fan of her, how big she was in the series. But I think she's probably been riveting enough. Or I don't know if that's the right phrase. I think it's interesting. It interested me enough that I would like to see more of her story. But so that's my thoughts on Reva. I was super excited that they actually showed more of Luke as a child. And again, at the end of the series, I was a little surprised that they brought Leia into the storyline, because I was thinking, here's the thinking. This is about Obi-Wan Kenobi on Tatooine. He went on Tatooine to watch over Luke. So I was thinking, oh, this is going to be a Tatooine story. And he's just going to be on Tatooine. So instead, they take the story off planet, off to all these other worlds. Leia gets kidnapped. Obi-Wan has to go rescue her. And all these other things happen. He confronts, Vader confronts him. So, I mean, at the end of the first season, I like what they did with the Leia story, and I like that they brought us to Luke. They let us see Luke, their portrayal of Luke as a 10-year-old kid. It was awesome seeing the little guy running around in the, the attire, the Luke attire. So anyway, just some basic thoughts. I know that's not a exhaustive review at all. Just some basic thoughts. The music I liked. I'd like to see more Reva, but not in Obi-Wan Kenobi. And I definitely want a second season. I like the Leia storyline. I like Luke. Would like there to be a little more Luke. I'd like there to be also, and this is something I actually just thought of today, this evening actually. I was thinking that I didn't see, unless he was like had a cameo, unless they had like a cameo, I'd like to see R2-D2 and C3PO. I don't know if anyone caught, was there a cameo of R2D2 and C3PO in the series? Because at the end of episode 3 and episode 4, we've got the droids. They're on the ship, so maybe we have to get on the ship. That ship. Maybe they need a part of the story with Leia on the ship. If they go back to Alderaan, they need to there needs to be a cameo, a full scene with R2D2 and C3PO. So that. So a complete series review. I might do a review. I'll have to think about that. I gotta process my thoughts. I might just rewatch the series. Now that it's all there, I can binge watch the thing. But anyway, those are just some basic thoughts. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the stream for this time. So I will be live Thursday night at this week. It's still 9:30. I might be changing my Once Upon a Turkey Leg stream time to 9:00, 9:00 Eastern, just to be the same start time as this. But for this week, it'll be 9:30. Once Upon a Turkey Leg, I will be reading a story. I don't know which story I'm reading. I have a couple nominees in my mind. Dangerous place to be nominated, by the way. So join me Thursday for Once Upon a Turkey Leg for a little story time, Disney story time. And coming up in just a few momentos, the Hitchhiking Bones will be going live at the top of the hour. Dawn and will be talking about something, so please join them. I will be in the chat with a wrench, so behave. I'll bop you out, I promise. But in the meantime, thank you for coming and listening to all of the Disney news. And I will see you next Tuesday. I will see you Thursday, and then I will be live next Tuesday for more Newsflash Disney. There's always something happening at Disney, and so there's always something to talk about. And we'll do that next Tuesday. So have a gobbletastic night. Take care, and I will see you next time. I gotta hit the button.